I am an athlete. I am a reader. I am a YouTuber. Oh, you're a YouTuber, so you go on the YouTubes. Oh, honey, I am the YouTubes. Hey y'all, what up? Jack Attack here. I am a reader, I am an athlete, I am a YouTuber, and today I'm going to tell you why Atomic Habits needs to be the first book you read, especially if you identify as not a reader. If you've ever said, I am not a reader, because that's what I used to say. Before we get started, I would just like to point out that my little baby Steve is just being adorable right now, little Steve Attack, and he wanted to tell you, but he's a little tired, but he wanted to say to like this video and subscribe to show us your support. If you love us, you will like and subscribe. Through reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, I've learned that there are 3 layers to behavior change. The outermost layer is our outcomes. These are our goals, things that we want to achieve. Things like losing 20 pounds, reading a book, becoming a YouTube star. The second and middle layer of behavior change is the process. And this is the habits and systems we have in place in order to get that desired outcome. If your desired outcome is to lose 20 pounds, then your process and your habits is to have a gym routine and exercise all week. Meal prep on the weekends and eat those prep meals all week. If our desired outcome is to read a book, then our process is to set aside time to read a little bit every day. For myself, I either try to read while I'm eating my breakfast or I'll read before I go to bed at night. If our desired outcome is to become a YouTube star, well then we'll need to plan, edit, record, and then post a YouTube video. The middle layer of behavior change is our core, our identity, our world view. This is our self-image, our judgments about ourselves and others. Now, in order to stick with our processes to get our desired outcomes, we need to focus on this middle layer. I am a reader. I am an athlete. I am a fit and healthy person. I am a YouTuber. Outcomes are about what you get. Processes are about what you do. And identity is about what you believe. Rather than focusing on the process of behavior change by focusing on what you want to achieve, focus on who you wish to become. My best example of this is with weight loss, because when we have a goal to lose X amount of pounds, that tends to be the only thing that we're focused on, is that result, and checking to see if we're getting closer and closer to that result by stepping on the scale. But then we tend to lose focus of our identity. Are we a person who wants to lose X amount of pounds? No, I feel like it's a little more deep than that, right? Like when we want to lose 20 pounds, there's something deeper than that. It's you want to become an athlete, or you want to become a fit and healthy person. If you want to read a book, do you just want to be a person who read a book? No, you want to be a reader. I want to be a reader, and this book is telling me that me saying I'm not a reader my whole life is the reason why I haven't been a reader my whole life. And that's why this book is the first book you should read if you identify as not a reader. And also stop saying that. Stop saying I'm not a reader, because your brain believes everything you tell it. It's when we focus on our identity that we actually feel the desire to follow through with our process and strategies that will get us to our outcome. If your outcome is to lose X amount of pounds and part of your strategy is to get 10,000 steps every day, if you're looking at the scale every single day and you're not caring about your steps, even though it's part of your process, you gotta take a step back and think about it. I am an athlete. I am a fit and healthy person. What do fit and healthy people do? They get 10,000 steps a day. I'm going to get my 10,000 steps a day. Or I'm going to work up to getting my 10,000 steps a day if you're not there yet. Having a consistency calendar is huge. It is huge. It takes the why aren't I seeing results and puts it into just a neat little piece of data, whatever you want to call it, for you, so that you can actually see why you aren't getting results, or you can see maybe you're not seeing those results, but if you are this consistent, you absolutely will get those results. When you plant a seed, stop digging it up and trying to see if it's growing, because it is growing. As long as you are performing the process to make that seed grow, it will grow. You don't need to get obsessed with the results. You can keep checking, look at the seed. Yeah, that's great. You don't, but stop digging it up, is what I'm saying. Stop digging it up. These I am statements are what shape who you are. So think about it. Next time you say I am or I am not, think about how you're shaping yourself. I love the example that Atomic Habits has for shaping your identity with these I am statements. Imagine you are trying to quit smoking. As someone who smoked cigarettes for 9 years and I haven't had one in 4 years, I can say that it's very hard to quit smoking. But one day I did quit, and I wasn't entirely sure how it happened. I just knew I stopped smoking. And after reading this book, I feel like I went the Atomic Habits way with quitting without even realizing it. In this book, it shows that there's someone trying to quit smoking, and they're approached 2 different ways. One way, they're offered a cigarette and they say, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." The other version is they're offered a cigarette and they say, "No thanks, I'm not a smoker." There's a huge difference between I am trying to quit, because you are identifying as a smoker who is trying to quit, and I am not a smoker. Identifying as not a smoker is the core identity, the process of which is not smoking and denying that cigarette because you're not a smoker, and then the outcome is getting healthier and having better lungs and a better body. Like, isn't that what we all want, is a better body than we had yesterday? My last cigarette was June 29th, 2018 at 11 p.m. It was the last cigarette in my pack in the carton, because I bought 8 packs at a time, and I told myself this is my last one. I no longer want to buy cigarettes. I'm no longer a smoker. I don't want to waste my money on this. And I think it was the next day, my brother-in-law was like, "Hey, you want to smoke?" And I can't even remember what I said. Maybe I said I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke anymore. Something like that. Or no thanks, I quit. Something like that. And he was like, "Oh, your mama didn't raise no quitter." Like, dude, I'm trying to be healthier over here. The takeaway, think about those I am statements. Every time you say I am or I am not, you are shaping your life, your identity, your habits, your everything. If you made it this far, please like the video. Please send me a comment of your favorite I am statement, and subscribe so you can support me. I would love that. Love you.
Baby Steve says, please like and subscribe. Hey, baby boo.
Stop saying I'm not a reader, because your brain believes everything you tell it.